guys, Mona from My Limit Is Me here. How you guys doing? I am here with the last week that I will be doing in this planner, and that's the upcoming week starting tomorrow. So this video is a little bit late, but not too late, I hope. But yeah, I'm not doing the week 53 with the New Year's Eve and all that in this planner, because the first week in my Hoponichi cousin avec is actually that week, and I'm already planning double in the monthly overview, so I thought I didn't want to do that in the weekly one. So I might add in a summary once next week is done, or the week after that, I mean, but I don't think so. Those thoughts almost always end up with, yeah, it was a good thought, but it never happened. So yeah. What you're seeing here is me drawing out the layout that I've been using for 90% of the weeks I have done in this planner. And I am using what I think is my favorite Christmas theme kit that I've done. And that's probably because it is the one that reminds me most of the Scandinavian Christmas. So I really love the color combination, and although I do prefer pastel colors, and I think pinks and turquoise and all that is cute, it's not really Christmas, if you know what I mean. To me, green and red and snow and all that, it's a little bit more right, so I thought I would use that for the proper Christmas Eve week. So that's what you're seeing right here, and I'm keeping it simple. I'm using a washi tape, well, a couple of them that the first one I actually bought here in Norway in a local shop a few years ago, and I haven't seen it since, so I have no idea if it's possible to get. And the other one I bought off of AliExpress also a few years ago. And they were the ones that fit the theme the best, in my opinion, so that's why I chose them. And that's pretty much it for the thought process here. You'll see when I'm done putting together the spread, I will put in the picture of the finished pages, and you'll see that I actually ended up putting in more stickers than I thought I would. I just thought I'd put them in there. I'll probably use them, so why not? And yeah, that's about it. But after that, I will do a flip through of my planners throughout 2020, and they are pretty different. The first one and the last one have in common that I can take out the pages to use them and then put them back in, and the one I used in the middle is so far off from this, it's almost not comparable, other than the size being A5-ish. But I've used all of them the same way, with monthlies, habit trackers, weeklies, and the weeklies being, for the absolute most part, vertical layouts, which is the reason I am transferring to the Hoponichi cousin. It's not that I don't like the bullet journal system, because trust me, I do, and I intend to keep using that. But for the planning part, and this is my personal opinion, but I don't consider the monthlies and weeklies in the bullet journal to be the part of it that makes it a bullet journal. So I feel kind of wrong when, and that goes for me as well, but the plan with me's and the setups and all that, when it's focused on the planner part, it's like it's not the bullet journal part of the bullet journal that we're showcasing, which is sort of strange. But for me personally, I don't do that many lists. I did in the beginning, but I found it tedious to transfer them, and then I tried to have a proper book for only that, but I didn't keep up with it because I need to have it all in one place, otherwise I don't pick it up. That's me in a nutshell. I need everything in one place, which is the reason I always have preferred the bullet journal system. But yeah, I don't do that many lists anymore. I did a lot of them on the iPad when I had a phase of digital bullet journaling, and but I don't know. I use the system for work, where I have a proper. I put a date on the top, and I go to do list, crossing off and migrating, and just keeping it super simple. So there's different ways to do it, and I know everyone uses it the way they see it fit, and that's perfectly fine. But the planner part of it, and for me especially this time when I saw it becoming so consistent, I didn't do different layouts. I was going very functional about it because my life has been a little bit busier this year than before. So keeping it functional and also having a lot of fun with stickers for decorating made the choice of transferring to a proper planner that had the layout that I wanted very easy. So it does have daily pages, which I will use as probably as journaling and random spreads when needed and all that. So yeah, I'm looking forward to testing that, and I might go crazy about it and end up going back to a bullet journal. We'll see. But back to the first thing I want to say, the notebooks that I have been using they have their pros and cons. So I haven't really landed on one that I would say this is my absolute favorite. And if I had to, it will probably be last year's Lost bullet journal, which was a Dingbats. That's the one that I keep referring back to, and I do really like it, which is the reason I also bought a new Dingbats for next year that I have set up. There will be a video about that. But I'm keeping that one very simple, and I still haven't decided exactly how I want to use it. I just know I want to use it. But we'll see. As I said, I am very strange when it comes to that. So yeah, and here I'm just showing off that the first week. Well, the next week, the week 53 will be in the Hobonichi cousin, and it's already set up. I already put up a video about that for a few weeks ago. So yeah, I won't be doing week 53 in my Happy Planner notebook. The size of the Happy Planner notebook is still awesome, but it makes it hard to carry around, and the discs, it's not my favorite system. So yeah, this is how it ended up looking. Very happy, very looking forward to using that. So let's go into the flip through, and this is me just going over the different spreads fairly quickly. And one thing I want you to notice is I don't make the spreads for show, in the sense that I do actually use them. This is my, it's my life in notebooks, basically. So I do use them. Sometimes these spreads will be left empty. Sometimes they will not be followed up. Like milestones didn't happen. And that's probably a lot because I did change books a lot and didn't keep consistent. I loved that monthly theme. I love my sticker kits all over the place, and this is way before I started doing my own. So I think I used monthly kits from Planning with Kay, and a lot of sticker kits from okay, my brain is not working. So Cute Planner is the shop that I for the kits that are Happy Planner sized, and the stickers that are Hobonichi Weeks sized are mostly from the Mix Match Planner. So I did experiment a lot with layouts, and I started doing Dutch stores this year. I actually started a little bit last year too, and found out that made it possible to use a small notebook but still keep my need for a complete vertical layout intact. This book starts in April, which is the same month I started. Well, I bought my silhouette cutting machine in April. So I love the notebook in the sense that it's practical. The size is perfect. The grid, I prefer a grid rather than the dots for some reason. But they were a little thin, and I'm too restless to have a notebook for this long. So that's another thing. Having a planner for a whole year will be new to me. I did love how these How Many 2 Weeks kits looked in the weekly overview. So yeah, and here I am starting with my own kits. You can tell these are my penguins. And some from So Cute Planner as well, and some random sticker kits too that I had laying around. I loved my beach theme for June, and random rant, habit trackers, and weekly layouts, and so on. And you'll see that I change this planner, especially after this week, because some things I just can't go past. I did use a little bit more, but having pages glued together and all that, I got bored of the book. I've got plenty of pages and I will use them, but I just couldn't stick to the book for a whole year. So that's when I started with this one, and not regretting that for a second. Loved how these pages came out, and I kept it very simple. The calendars were done the same way. Almost every week was done the same way, with some differences in measurements for the top and bottom washi. And some weeks I did make the weekly overview on the left side, and some weeks I didn't. And I tried to use stickers, not only the ones that I make myself, which are most of these, but also other people's stickers, because I have them and I don't want them to go to waste, basically. But yeah, I've talked to all the video. My God. You know what? I'll leave it at this point. I'll talk to you guys next time. Leave a like if you like the video. Subscribe if you want more content like this. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.